What is it with the human race's obsession with dinosaurs? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. We can never get enough of these things. Like, and there are people out there that don't even believe in them, and we still can't get enough of them. I don't know. I just don't get it. Anyway, what's good, y'all? It's Abwon, and this is Before You Watch, spoiler-free reviews, and I am a week early with Jurassic World for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had to pat myself on the back because I love giving y'all early reviews. And when I found out I had an opportunity to get to watch this movie early and get a review, I said, you know what? I know I just put out a Superfly review. Check that out, by the way. But Jurassic World is Jurassic World. I love dinosaurs. And this is probably one of the last blockbusters this year, next to like Mission Impossible, I think. I think that's it. So I said I have to review it. So let me just say this. This movie like really suffers from a serious like identity crisis. It doesn't know if it wants to be an action adventure film, a family film, a borderline comedy, a horror film, or a sci-fi film. It just has all of these elements. I mean, yeah, it works, but it's just like, can we just stick to one, please? Like, there'll be scenes where dinosaurs like creeping in someone's bedroom and it's a dinosaur. And then people, you know, your heart's racing and it's really tense. And then the next thing you hear, there's this crazy background music, and now it wants to be like this epic swashbuckling adventure. And it's just like, why do we subject ourselves to this? Every time a Jurassic movie comes out, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like Transformers. It's the same thing. You're going to watch the movie. They're going to give you the same formula. You're going to see a dinosaur. You're going to encounter a dinosaur in a library. You're going to encounter a dinosaur in a laboratory. You're going to encounter a dinosaur in a museum. There's going to be a stampede full of dinosaurs. All of a sudden, the T-Rex is going to come out of nowhere with his growl, kill another dinosaur. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But just like I said earlier, we just can't get enough of it, can we? So it's good to see Star-Lord back in action after what happened in Infinity War. And if you haven't seen that, you can check my review for it too. But all jokes aside, Chris Pratt, you know, I don't have a problem with the guy. I do like a lot of his movies, but bro, like, you just play yourself. Every film, you play yourself. You're witty, you're sarcastic, you're kind of charming, but not really. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just rolling with it. You're supposed to be the dinosaur whisperer in this franchise. Okay, whatever. Like, I roll with it. It works to some degree. But the best part about this movie are the visuals, hands down. Ever since the first Jurassic Park movie to where we are now, they've just outdone themselves with the visuals every movie. I don't know if they're doing animatronic still, or if it's CGI, or if it's a person dressed up in a dinosaur suit with those CGI balls on them, motion tracking balls on them. I don't even know, but it just looks fantastic. The movie's funny here and there. It's got its one-liners, a couple knee slappers, but honestly, I mean, they'll never do it, but I feel like if they were ever to make a rated R Jurassic movie, it would just be one of the greatest movies ever, hands down, like ever. Because seeing somebody get dismembered by a dinosaur and then you see no blood or guts or anything, it just seems so fake to me. But I understand why they do it. It's PG-13, you get more people in the seat, so I get it. Okay, cool. So the dinosaurs steal the show as always, because let's face it, we've seen a bunch of movies with humans in them. Like, we're tired of them. We want to see somebody else. So every time the dinosaurs are on the screen, it just captivates you. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're more intimidating. Now, in the Jurassic Park films, they centered more around the T-Rex, and these Jurassic World films are centering more around a Velociraptor, which is fine with me because that's my favorite dinosaur. So whatever people liked about the raptor in the first film, its intensity, its ferocity, its intimidation factor, its intelligence, they basically just took that and magnified it towards like 800 in this film. That's pretty much just what it is, and it just basically just captivates you and you'll be engaged every time a dinosaur is on the screen. The T-Rex makes an appearance here and there just to let you know he's still around, but like, let's face it, if you've been keeping up with the story, like, we all know the T-Rex has been surpassed on the food chain. Like, we really ain't checking for you like that, dog. So in terms of the storyline, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever a dinosaur was not on the screen, I really did not care at all what was going on, because this is the same song. Like, we know what's gonna happen. There's an uber rich guy that extracts DNA from one dinosaur, splices it with another dinosaur, wants to create a mega dinosaur or other mini dinosaurs, sell it on the black market, and a whole bunch of hijinks ensue. Like, we know what's gonna happen. Boom, you got a Jurassic Park movie. It's the same formula, and we go to watch these movies like we're expecting something different, and we don't get anything different. Yeah, there's a couple of twists and turns that try to throw you for a loop, but they don't really throw you anywhere. There's really big action scenes in this movie. One of them is I think like 35 to 40 minutes, and after that scene was over, I didn't want to watch anything else. They went right back to the dialogue, and I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs like, man, I don't really care what y'all got to say. I just want to see another dinosaur. And I feel like you guys are going to feel the same way too. If you're a really antsy viewer, you're definitely going to be checking your phone during this film. This is definitely one of those films where you really do not need to pay attention to know what's going on. And you just want to hear a whole bunch of growling and see dinosaurs on the screen. I get that. That's why we go watch this movie. I get it. So the formula is growing stale, to me anyway. It's definitely growing stale. But I love dinosaurs, so I will continue to watch them. And I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie I didn't like. Even though the formula is growing stale, like I said, I still like these movies. So after all of that, I'm going to give this movie a 7.3. That's it. No more, no less. You know, you're going to walk in, you're going to get action scenes you don't get anywhere else, because let's face it, there's really no other movie that's like Jurassic Park. So you're going to walk in, you're going to get exactly what you're expecting. Just like those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films, just like those Transformers films, just like Expendables, Fast and the Furious, all of these action movies that come out year after year after year after year, and it's just more of the same. You know what you're going to get. So with that formula, you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? So enjoy it. Go in, check it out. I definitely don't think it's going to beat Incredibles 2. I think Incredibles 2 is going to be the #1 movie in America for the second week in a row. I just think it's that big of a movie. I still haven't seen it yet. But anyway, check this movie out. Let me know what you thought about it. Tell your friends to check it out too. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. I gave it to you early for a reason. And if and when you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know whenever I got new content coming for you, because I got a lot of stuff coming through if you haven't noticed already. More face-to-face coming through. I got a new series I'm going to premiere really soon. Just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff coming your way. So, oh, before I forget, there's something during the credits, I think. Yeah, I think there's something during the credits. And yeah, just check that out. And if there is, just confirm with me. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm about to watch my Angels on TV before I go to bed. Peace.